Okay, this is John, or I'm John Smolnick with ClearPoint Construction. Andy, I'm on your roof at 3836 Garfield Avenue South. And if it was my house, I'd place a claim with insurance because you've got damage consistent with hail here. And the very first thing I go to, and the adjuster is going to want to see, is something along this line. This is basically a good barometer or benchmark to work from to show if hail was or was not present. This is a very thick gauge steel attic vent, and you can see wherever I've dragged my chalk across here, it hasn't sunk into these concave indentations. That's consistent with hail. Here as well, this is a good indicator. It looks consistent with hail. When hail collides with the shingles, it drives these decorative stones into the matting, and after time it sloughs off, leaving a crater like that. And when they come out here, they're going to do a test square on each slope, and they're going to want to see a requisite amount of those hits on each slope. Here, this pipe jack boot is busted, needs to be replaced. Can you see the cap right there isn't even touching the bottom sleeve? So water is just getting in right in between the pipe itself and the pipe boot. That's something that I would replace upon getting the roof bought through insurance, or the roof just being replaced, period. Again, turtle vents, you can see the hail dings, and wherever I circled, that's damage that's consistent with hail. Here, your pipe boot, here from outside type of quick visual looks okay, but once you get up close, almost looks like a squirrel is chewing away at this and clawing away here. And you can see right here, there's water can get right in here in between the pipe and the sleeve. So that is failing. And another good hit on this elevation. More hits to the turtle vent. That's a good sign, because that really shows that hail's here. If that was smooth as a baby's bottom, it'd be a waste of a claim. There's no reason to be placing a claim. There's no damage here. And then also here on the valley metal, where I've chalked some indentations right here, which increases our chances of getting it bought, because I can make the argument now, well, I've got to replace this, and in so doing, I have to tear up this elevation and this elevation to do that repair, foot traffic, so on and so forth. So the more damage, the better. This side, turtle vent has a couple hail hits, and then this slope has a couple hail hits as well. And then this chimney, by code, this is out of compliance. This should have a chimney. So if you envision what I've drawn there on chalk, it should be a tiny little roof that slopes off to either side to divert water away from just, right now it's just sitting at that flashing, and hopefully the water just weeps away from on either side, but it's not sloped, so water just sits there until it God, I can't even think right now, evaporates. But you can see where it's rusting. The water does sit there. And this furnace cap, that's very soft metal. Hail hits. So we have proof that the storm came through here. I can assist in the whole process, placing the claim with you guys. That takes like 10 minutes. And I'll meet him out here and tell him the exact same thing I'm basically telling you in this video. But he'll come up here and I'll point him around, and you've got travelers, they're decent. If we can get a good adjuster, we might get a new roof. And I'll obviously show them the detached garage, and then we'll put on an architectural shingle like your neighbors. Or even better, I can't see John's place. This roof's too high, but it'll be an architectural shingle like this. You have a 3-tab. For the insurance proceeds, the only out-of-pocket expense would be your deductible. Okay, I'll quit yapping. John with ClearPoint.